Well, we got the time, so let's just keep playing, man. Let's get you guys some parts out. Because trust me, if I got a little bit of time on my hands, if there's one thing I want to be doing, it's playing some trails. Let's head out to the front deck and speak to Olivier. Oh, Mueller, everybody else is here. So the only two that we haven't seen are Sharon. Okay, Sharon and Alisa. They must be together. That makes a lot of sense. Whoa, this ship is amazing. We're flying faster than a bird. Take that, bird. William's so damn cute. Now I kind of want one. I wonder if Gramps will get me my own airship if I ask him real nice. Yeah, I don't think so. Plus, you already got Arugula. You can already fly around on Arugula. Don't go getting greedy. The view from up here is so beautiful. I feel like I'm a weightless soaring peacefully above the clouds. You know, this is actually the first time I've ever been aboard on an airship. Whoa, I think I'm starting to feel a little dizzy. Is that normal? You might want to go back inside and sit down for a second or something. Wait, wasn't there someone else that felt kind of similar to what she just described? That got on the airship? I'm trying to think, was it someone that felt that way? Was it a Crossbell character or was it someone from Sky? I can't quite remember. Being escorted straight to Ordis aboard the Courageous ought to give our field study there an air of legitimacy too. I appreciate Prince Albert's kindness in looking out for us. Emma's just so sweet. I feel like every time I speak to her, it just warms my heart. I don't know, is there something about her? The airship we used in a corps was pretty fast, but this one's even faster. In fact, the specs seem pretty high across the board. Fancy stuff. Never a dull moment in Class 7, I guess. I love her little smile. Let's talk to my favorite little duo here.
At long last, the Courageous is finally taken to the skies of Erebonia.
You must feel great.
I feel like a mother hen watching her chicks leave the nest.
I'll take your word for it.
This may sound a bit forward of me to say, but it sounds like you had some hurdles getting this project together.
Yeah, I mean, the way he described it in that last part, he had to do a lot. Not only that, even financially he needed help. So this was a really big thing.
It was no easy ride, I'll say that.
I doubt it would have come together without the Prince's unwavering dedication and tireless work.
I love it. Always has his boys back no matter what. It could be a plan that he doesn't even necessarily agree with or think he should go through with it. But once he realizes that, his boy has set his mind to something, he's gonna back him. God damn, I love Mueller, man. I'm a Mueller and Olivier fan for sure.
He had to find the time to raise funds and oversee the entire project, in addition to all his official duties. And to add to that, he had to take care of all the arrangements necessary to get Viscount Arcade installed as its captain.
I can't even imagine how busy your schedule must have been. Even from a student's perspective, it sounds brutal.
Yeah.
Well, for this ship to have any weight as a deterrent, I needed the Viscount. Thankfully, he agreed to my request.
There's no real surprise by that. I feel like if anyone was gonna agree to it, it'd definitely be him, especially with the position that he's in. And then having to continue dealing with Cayenne.
My plan is to create a neutral third power capable of acting independently of our nation's two competing factions.
The third power, huh? It's kind of similar to what he was seeing at that little table when we met these guys back in Heimdall with Olivier and Alphen. And he was talking about the meaning behind Class 7 and their path.
You can think of the courageous as the first physical embodiment of that ideal.
A third party, huh? I feel like I'm starting to understand at least part of what it is you're trying to accomplish.
The road will be a difficult one, though.
Yeah, but honestly, in life, I feel like almost everything is a difficult road. There's really no shortcuts.
True, but this is only the beginning. Seeing this ship soar through the clouds for the first time moves my heart. Just as when Class 7 was formally established.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing what the future holds for the courageous. And for the brave men and women of your class.
Your Highness.
My goat, man.
We live in interesting times. The political situation across the Empire seems to grow more ominous by the day.
Oh yeah, and it's going to get worse very soon. It's about to get a lot worse. Oh man.
But, with any luck, making a real show out of this ship's launch will push back against the prevailing climate.
Well, that's the hope at least. Either way, you'll have your whole life to split hairs about politics. For now, give your attention to your field study.
Of course.
Thank you. I know you have high expectations for us, and I hope we'll be able to meet them.
Nah, this is different. This feels amazing, man. Oh man. Seeing myself on the airship with my boys is just a little different. This is different right here. It's a wonderful feeling. Standing on the deck, feeling the wind rushing by. And how much more liberating would it be to shed these tiresome clothes and hold a beautiful concert above Roer. I might have misheard you, but did you just say you'd like to fly to a tortoise hanging over the railing by your feet? Yo, Mueller, you're gonna kill him one day, Mueller. You gotta relax. You gotta relax, Mueller. Yeah, he be trying to scare the shit out of Olivia. Come now, dear Mueller. I'm not that much of a masochist. I know you are. You are. Somebody better go ask Sharon. We know what you and Sharon were. We know what you guys were up to. He was whipping the hell out of you. I'm still very curious to what took place in Trails in the Sky 3rd. I wonder when are we gonna get to see more of that? Because we gotta see Sharon and Olivier together again. There's just no way we don't. Because I got a feeling what they were talking about that they didn't give us any insight on. I do think they're gonna end up together. I really do. I don't know if I'll ever reconcile this side of Prince Oliver with what he's like when he's actually being serious. And with the way Major Vander can shoot him down without batting an eye, even though he's the prince, is really something. I mean, yeah, they've been together for so long. I get the feeling these two must have been through a lot together. I wonder how long they've known each other. I have only begun to paint the exquisite portrait of my life, and once my goals have been achieved, I shall go unnatural forevermore. Anyway, I think it's safe to call the grand unveiling of this ship a success. I suggest you focus on your field study for now. Leave keeping an eye on this fool to me. It's a full-time job. Thanks, we will. He and the prince really do seem close. I swear I always get lost. You'll find the ship's hangar beyond here. Feel free to go in if you like. Unfortunately, though, we can't let you into the factory and engine room opposite. We've got armored cars and other armaments in the hangar. Feel free to take a look if you like, but try not to mess around with anything. Alright then. The only spot we can go to. Yeah, getting this ship ready for today was a struggle. The ZCF and Epstein Foundations helped really grease the wheels though. But yeah, welcome to the Courageous. This baby's the most state-of-the-art airship in the world, hands down. Nice to see everybody getting together to work towards Olivier's goal. We got our two girlies here. Let's speak to everyone else first. Splendid. Take a look, Payton. Payton? The mechanic from the ZCF? In Sky? Wait, is this Payton? Yeah, wait, this has to be Payton from Sky. Because they've been mentioning the collaboration from, specific people. Like the ZCF and the Epstein Foundation. So this is our boy Payton. We're cruising so fast, yet we remain completely stable, just as my tests predicted we would. That's great. This is a big win for the both of us. I never could have done it without you. I owe you one. Oh, my apologies. I got a bit overexcited. I'm Thompson, a professor from the Roer Institute of Technology. Fluid mechanics are my specialty. I had part in designing this airship's hull, you see. I honestly can't believe that my calculations of surpassing 3,000 in such a huge ship were spot on. I'm so happy I could jump for joy. I mean, why not jump for joy? You accomplished whatever you wanted. Hey, name's Payton. I'm a mechanic from ZCF. It really is Payton. I was actually in charge of maintenance on the Arsail, which is why they scooped me up from the Courageous here. The more work you do on something, the more attached you get to it. The Courageous is like my child at this point. Kinda chokes me up seeing it finally take flight. There's always something special about a ship's first flight. Like watching your kids strike out on their own. All except for the fact that I'll be sticking with it until the very end. Man, it's so good to see certain characters come back, man. Like we had Bond and Heimdall, which was great. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I had no idea the Reinford Company was involved developing something on this scale all this time. Then I find out it was a collaboration with the Epstein Foundation and ZCF. And on top of that, she's got her hands in the development of our Arcus units too. It's way too much for one person. How many projects does Mother have under her wing right now? Well, I'm afraid I can't give a simple answer to that. But suffice to say, the chairman only knows about a small number of projects in development by the Reinford Group. Lately, the directors have... I knew it. hello, Masterine. Sorry, am I interrupting something? No, it's okay. Have you finished exploring the airship? I expect it'll be a while longer before we reach Roer. Finish? I don't even think I've seen half of it yet. It's kinda overwhelming. I'm looking forward to landing in Roer though. It's been a while since I've seen the industrial Metropolis. It's not too far from my hometown, so I'd always hear about it in passing. Ymir. Good old Ymir. I remember the first time he mentioned that. I was talking about my favorite character, whose name is Ymir from Attack on Titan. Yes, that's my favorite character. Oh, that's right. You're from Ymir, so I guess you would then. You want a little refresher? I can bring you up to speed on all things Roer. I mean, that sounds good to me, but wouldn't you have to do it all over again for everyone else that, is with us? Sure, why not? Roer used to be a factory town, but it grew into a hot spot for technology as a result of its steel and heavy industry. The population is around 200,000, and since the city's in the Norcia province, it's under Marquis Ragnar's jurisdiction. We already knew that much. Yeah, that's right. I still find it kind of wild that Angelica is his daughter. Last time I visited, it felt like the whole city was man-made. Trees and grass were rare sights. It made it kind of hard to tell how large the city really is. Well, the city itself is basically one giant structure divided into several levels. It's been expanded so many times that even long-time residents occasionally wind up in places they don't recognize. Oh boy. It sounds like for someone like me, I'll be getting lost left and right. Why, I've lost count of the number of times I've had to go pick up Lady Alisa when she lost her way. Sharon's always trying to start stuff. Always teasing Alisa. Hey, Sharon! I can hear her say Sharon already. Hey, Sharon! I love the way she calls her name. It's so funny. That was when I was a kid. Don't say it like it still happens. Really, it was a long time ago. Oh gosh, why do I feel like it wasn't a long time ago? Something tells me we're looking at the not quite so distant past. Anyway, north of Roer is the Senshin Iron Mine. The iron mine there makes its way into most of the Reinford Group's products some form or other. The amount of ore they get from just the one mine is immense. The Empire would be a difficult place today without it. It reminds me of the situation over in Crossbell. I don't doubt it. Even our textbooks mention the Senshin Mine. It's been vital to the Empire since back before the Orbital Revolution. In the center of the Roer, you can't miss the Reinford Group's corporate headquarters, which is also basically my house. Honestly, I was hoping I wouldn't have to go back anytime soon. Lisa. I guess there's no point in moping about it now. We've yet had a field study that didn't spiral into some sort of hectic adventure, but I'm ready if you are. We'll just take it as it comes. I'll be wishing you all the best. We should be arriving at Roer soon. Please allow me to escort you to the person in charge of your field study once we do. Oh boy. Who's gonna be in charge of this field study? Don't tell me it's gonna be a ring. I guess we know who that'll be. Don't say it. I don't even want to think about it. Rip. I never would have expected I'd return to Roer like this. Oh well, there's no point in wasting my energy worrying. There's no telling what's going to happen during this field study, so let's just hope it's a good one. Yeah, let's hope so. We've spoken to everyone, I believe, so I guess we'll just head back to the bridge.
Attention all crew members and passengers.
You can't be serious. They had me walking around aimlessly trying to figure out if I miss anyone. I knew I already talked to everyone. It just took me going outside on the deck and then coming back inside for it to actually work.
We will soon be entering Roer airspace. Please prepare for landing and make sure you have all personal effects with you before disembarking.
Sounds like we're almost there. That was a shorter flight than I'd expected.
I mean, yeah, this ship is fast as hell.
Guess I'd better go round up the others and start getting ready.
Yeah, we're about to see what Roer is like. I still don't even know if I'm really saying that right.
Granted us permission to land.
Ah, he just said it.
Commence landing preparations and keep the engine warm. We'll be taking off again right after our guests have disembarked.
Aye, aye, Captain. Preparing the Courageous to land.
Including... Wait, hold on. This music. Ugh. We got the violin on the track. Including today, you've got 3 days for this month's field study. We got 3 days. Make them count, guys. We're playing on it. We'll do the best we can. You guys be careful in orders, okay? Yeah, it sounds like things could get dangerous there. Don't sweat it, we'll be fine. You're the one that needs to be worrying about something, Million, because you don't ever be quiet. We ought to be alright if a certain someone can keep her mouth shut. Take care and Roer, everyone. Oh dear. When we get back, we'll be jumping straight into festival prep. Hope you're ready to discover the true terror of planning by committee. Oh, that's right. With everything that's happened so far today, I almost forgot about that. We'll have the songs and outfits finalized by the time we get back, and we should have the positions all figured out too. Let's try to save at least a bit of strength. It'd be a shame to come back too tired to outdo Class 1. Oh, I think I could find the energy. That's all the more reason for us to return safe and sound. The spirited joys of youth. I'm sure both your field study and the Academy Festival will prove a valuable experience for all of you. Work hard out there, guys, but not too hard, you hear? May the goddess go with you. Take care. We will. Alright, we just said our goodbyes. Now it's time for us to head to Roer. What is that? That's probably one of my favorite tracks that was just playing. The Courageous touched down at the massive Roer airport. where we parted ways with the members of Group B. With us safely on the ground, it wasted no time taking to the skies again, fearing the other west to Ortis. Roer was a maze in every direction, but Sharon guided us to Reinford's corporate headquarters without missing a step. Yo, it's so crazy. We got Sharon with us. This tunnel goes on forever. It's kind of giving off some scary vibes. Now, I can't help but recall trying to navigate Guerrilla Fortress. I guess when you build with tons of iron and concrete, everything starts to look pretty similar. We're not that far from the city center now. You might want to brace yourselves. Roer has an even weirder layout than the capital. Hey, that's my hometown you're talking about. But I can't deny it's true. Looks like we're finally out. Finally. Ordnance for all. Rhyme for the store? Oh, they got escalators. The escalators, huh? Roer, the industrial metropolis. Yeah, this takes me back to when we went to Zeiss. Whoa. The city extends above and below. My goodness, look at this place. This looks crazy. Well, Roer grew up around steel fabrication and heavy industry. Yo, what is that? They're riding around with a little mini orbital car? That's how it came to be known as the Empire's industrial metropolis. You're right. It is weird. It's got a population of around 200,000 people too. That's as big as the capital of a smaller country. Okay, so that's the Institute of Technology right there. Ugh, this track is nutty right now. That little I like it. Yeah, we're here. We're in Roer. I feel like the city's gotten even bigger since the last time I was here. The Reinford corporate headquarters is on the upper level, right? That's right. If you'd like to visit, just head up the escalator. Yo, escalators.
Allow me to welcome you to Roer, home of the Reinford Company.
Escalators bring back some memories.
I sincerely hope that your field study here will be a fulfilling one.
I'm gonna show you exactly what I did as a kid. I think I told you guys this story, but I got in trouble with my grandmother, with Gram. But I did this. Let me show you. Hopefully. Oh no, a scene. I wanted to speak to everyone first. Wow, a moving staircase. What did you say they were called again? Escalators. Right, the first one was built in Zeiss. After that, the technicians here decided they tried to build one. Guess they just wanted to show off a little. Like kids, I swear. Oh, look at that. It's too fast. What is that? Yo, they were moving too fast. Yeah, that's what I was asking about earlier. There's a few of them too. It isn't just one. That's an awfully strange shape for a building. Wait, that's not even a building, is it? What is it? Is it like throwing out heat or something? It's a generator. Nice catch, Ring. That's actually an orbital generator. But it's so big. Roer has so many factories and industrial facilities that the city uses an enormous amount of orbital energy. Having large generators that send energy where it's needed is more efficient than each factory producing its own energy. That's quite a setup. Technology's really come a long way in such a short time. Yeah, technology started picking up really quickly. Damn it, I wanted to talk to everyone that was down below. Please tell me we're not stuck here. Rhineford Group Corporate HQ. Please tell me we get access again. Whoa. I've seen the building in pictures, but it's even more commanding in person. It really is. It's huge. Guess she wouldn't expect any less from the Rhineford's corporate HQ. I couldn't believe my eyes the first time I saw it either. It's a big building, sure, though not as big as Orcus Tower and Crossbow. Yeah, that's on another level. That's a 40-floor skyscraper, the tallest on the continent now, I think. Oh, that's the tower we could see from Corellia Fortress, right? Yep. The one where the conference took place. Yeah, that's where they were holding the trade conference last month. No need to be modest, Alisa. It's your family's digs. No one's gonna mind if you talk it up a bit. I'm not trying to. Well, shall we go inside? Oh man, oh, they gave us control again. Nice. Okay, let me explain my story. But as a kid, I was doing this until I got in trouble by my grand. But I would just go up it, and then I'd go down and then go up. I got in trouble and I never did do it again.
Master Bean, please don't cause too much trouble. Let's make our way to the Rhineford headquarters.
Oh, sorry.
Right, of course. Why is she singling me out?
I don't know, but Sharon, I'm scared. Can I talk to people, Sharon, please? Wait. Before. What'll happen if we don't listen to her? Like, wait, is she gonna get mad? Roer was the first city in the world to have a railway run through it. Now we make orbital cars and airships here and export them all over the world. And we owe it all to the Rhineford Group. Zinc. Oh, it's cute. Bornea's General Goods. Linda. Welcome to Bornea's, where we always want to save you money. Whether it's food or general goods you want, we've got it. And your wallet will love us just as much as you will. That's a nice little pitch you got. We should start by going to the Rhineford corporate headquarters on the upper level of the city. Once you ride the escalators up, it should be straight ahead of you. Okay, so we can't go anywhere. I love this music. Hey, you're the students from Thor's Military Academy's Class 7, right? RMP officer. Now, hold on, did you come here on that airship we saw earlier? See, it all makes sense now. Prince Oliver really is full of surprises. And right now, I'm just doing a regular patrol. Nothing for you to worry about. Trust me, I wasn't worried. So that was the Courageous. I've heard the rumors, but it even exceeded my expectations. And it's a Roer built original. Makes me proud to live here. Not that I had anything to do with this development. Wasn't that red airship just beautiful? I couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw it, but everything made sense once I learned that Prince Oliver was on board. A surprise like that is very like him. I love how everyone just knows how he is. They're like, yeah, we're not surprised. That was him? Of course. Okay, she really doesn't want us to go anywhere. She really got mad though when we came down here. I want to see. Oh.
Masterine.
I'm sorry. That'll give me nightmares.
Sweet dreams.
She really got mad. Wait. If I do it again. Oh, that was it. Okay, I'm sorry, Sharon. I never disrespect you like that again. I'm just curious. I feel like we're gonna be stopped. Of course. Yeah, come over here. It was a real surprise to seeing that pretty red airship flying overhead, but I'm not sure how I feel about them using foreign technology to make it though. We've got to take pride in what we can do as people of Roer instead of bringing in help from somewhere else. Honestly, I see the sort of mindset you have, Natalie, and I get it. Trust me, I really do understand it. But at the same time, you kind of got to get rid of that mindset. Not even just for technology, just for people in general too. Because there will come a time where you might need help from individuals that are not from where you're from. Now, it's not really a pride thing. You just gotta be a little bit more accepting. The rest of the city is pretty nice, but I couldn't believe my eyes when I first saw this building. There's no company in the world quite like the Rhineford, so I suppose it makes sense that their corporate HQ is huge. Okay, I thought she was saying something different. It's enormous. I can barely see the top of it. It's hard to believe that something like this was actually built by human hands. Gibbons. The Courageous unveiling today should increase the value of the Rhineford Company's shares. So much work, so little time. Give me 1 second, I need to move this out of the way. It's good that the company's doing well, but I've practically forgotten what rest is. Damn, that sounds rough. Of course. Of course. I'm sorry, Sharon. Wait. Did Alisa say something? Rhineford's corporate headquarters is right over there. Shall we be going? You don't need to tell me where it is. She got on Alisa's case that time. Rhineford building, first floor information. Look at Fee looking around. Damn, this makes me feel like when I first walked into the IBC in Crossbell. I was like, damn, this place is amazing. But look at this. My goodness. Maybe it's just because we're now in completely 3D, but it runs rings around at the IBC. It's just as fancy on the inside. Are these all scale models of machine Reinford makes? Yep, I'll tell you more about them later if you're interested. Lady Alisa. Who is this? Hello, Dalton. It's good to see you again. Oh, the pleasure's all mine. It's been 6 months since you've been home. I'd heard you were attending a military academy on the outskirts of the capital. But it looks like you finally decided to come back and visit the old homestead. Yeah, here I am. Yo, she did not want to come back here anytime soon. We'll be staying for the next 3 days. Yeah, I see. That's wonderful news. Keep taking good care of her, Sharon. I certainly will. Wow, it's one thing to hear about it, but I know what you mean. Kind of brings home the fact that she's a Reinford. Let's just get going, okay? Look at that little tank. Allow me to show you to the chairman's office. We'll be going up to the 23rd floor. Man, the 23rd floor, huh? And I can't imagine just being in the elevator going up for that long. Not that elevators are slow, it's just, my goodness. As a kid, I probably would have tried to race you. A race if there was a staircase way. Reinford Building, 23rd floor. Yeah, that logo looks clean. Look at how much space is in this room. It's very empty. Excuse me, Madam Chairman. I've brought the ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. Bring them in. As you wish. Oh, I already can expect this scene to be quite something with Alisa and her mother. Wow. You can tell the buck stopped here. That's one hell of a view.
So it looks like the Courageous' inaugural flyover in Heimdall and Roer was a success.
All I can think about when I see her, I know you guys mentioned, you were like, Acris, if you're this much into her right now in terms of how she looks, just wait until the third game. I think you guys said the third one, right? Is where everything gets better graphically.
But don't release an official statement until tomorrow. Yes, that'll be fine. Yes, I'd like you to begin as soon as possible.
I'm just smiling. Oh man, I'm weak for older women, man.
And keep a careful eye out for any insider trading. Hello, Irina Reinford speaking.
Damn, she is insanely busy. Ain't even looking at the computer while she's typing. My girl is really just hitting the damn the central and the damn the shift key.
Yes, I understand. Fast track the construction on the special train if you can. No, pay it no mind. I doubt Crossbell-related shares rising is indicative of a larger market trend. But sell them all early next month. Timing is key here.
Ain't even hate, she's on point. But this level of busy is really crazy. At some point, you gotta realize, I think, am I pushing myself way too much? It's probably what annoys Alisa.
Like a commander issuing orders across multiple fronts. Yeah, it's impressive to see Toa do it, but Mrs. Reinford seems to have it down to a science.
I mean, of course. Miss Reinford here is double Toa's age. So the fact that Toa is already capable of doing, multitasking, it's already crazy. Hopefully she doesn't end up like Arena here.
She's a general on the battlefield of business.
Oh boy.
Ah, right.
Damn, she just walked straight by you.
We all have other matters we need to attend to, so I'll get right to the point.
Oh gosh, I can feel it. I can feel it coming, bro. I can feel a scene is about to be made. Oh, I can't. I told you guys, I hate moments. I hate family moments where there's a little bit of issue, like a drama or issue. I always want to leave the room. But then it's awkward as hell to leave the room.
Here.
Is this our task?
What?
Thank you.
Receive the field study envelope.
I've cleared my schedule to dine with you this evening, so anything you wish to discuss can wait until then. I'll leave the rest to you, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman. When do you expect to return this evening?
I'm planning on 7. Have our guests enjoy a night cruise, if you will.
That sounds splendid. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
I love the way Sharon speaks. The way she said that. The way she said that sounds splendid is hilarious, man. What a cutie.
That's it? That's all you have to say?
I can't. I knew she was gonna make a scene, but she did just walk right by her like she didn't even exist. Oh man, I hate their relationship. I actually hate it.
I don't care if you ignore me. That's nothing new. But my classmates are here and you're on our board of directors. Would it kill you to show at least a little interest?
Alisa.
Whoa, Alisa, it's okay. You don't need to get worked up for our sake.
Elliot's so sweet. Because me personally, I'm probably got my head down. I probably have my head down like, oh shit. I hate stuff like this, man.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention.
Huh?
If you want to return in one piece, I'd suggest you steer clear of the Provincial Army and the Railway Military Police.
Yeah, she said if you want to return in one piece. Where Roger at?
The same goes for the Marquis's mansion, though I can't imagine what business would take you there. Use common sense, and don't try to overstep your bounds. That'll be all.
Have a safe trip, Madam Chairman.
Wow, your mom's a real piece of work, Alisa.
That's honestly an understatement.
The army only wishes it was that efficient.
She
certainly has the mettle to head up an international company like this, to say the least.
See? You see why I didn't want to come back now? You can't tell me that gave you a great impression of her.
I think you're being a little hard on her.
I don't know what to say in this situation, because it's kind of weird. You don't ignore your kid. That's just strange off the rip. It's like if Carl showed up or he was in here in an office and we walked in and he didn't say shit to Machias. It would be weird to me. Like even Elliot's father, Craig the Red, he was hugging Elliot. A military man was showing more like emotions and just care towards his child than Arena. It doesn't really make any sense. So I'm not sure why Rain. I'm not sure where he's getting at here. At least she's just focusing on the aspect of, her, taking care of the business that she was doing, but still.
She was looking out for our safety, giving us that advice.
No, you guys are just focusing on the last part of what she said.
Just forget it.
Damn, this is rough. You're not even trying to understand or see where she's coming from. Like, I honestly feel bad for her, because this would piss me off too. And the reason it would piss me off is because this girl, you have to understand that this girl, she constantly has to deal with people. It feels like everyone tries to take Arena's side or understand Arena more than what Alisa feels like. That's her problem with Sharon. Sharon, almost all the time, she's always trying to paint Arena in a different light, or say, Alisa's word for nothing, or, that sort of stuff, kind of blowing off her feelings. I don't like that shit. I don't like that our class is doing it. It's kind of pissing me off.
Getting all worked up and storming off in a huff is what she wants me to do, and I'm not going to give her the satisfaction.
Let's just make sure we kill these quests, Alisa. Then smack it up to her face.
Okay.
We'll be back before sundown, Sharon. I'd like you to have the guest rooms and dinner preparations sorted by then. Oh, and see to our luggage, would you?
The real leader. The real leader of Class 7 now. My bond ended with Ring. New relationship with Alisa.
As you wish. Have a safe trip, everyone.
I'm all in favor of jumping right into our field study tasks. But is it really okay to just dump all of our luggage on Sharon? I was wondering the same thing. All our luggage together must have been quite a heft. It's Sharon. She'll be fine. Honestly, can you imagine her breaking a sweat carrying suitcases? I can't. You've got a point. She'll probably carry them all in one go. Well, looking after guests does seem to be her specialty. Exactly. Anyway, let's see what kind of things we've got lined up for us this trip. Alright. Let's see what's on the menu for today. Field Study Day 1. Assigned tasks. The Spina By-Road Monster. A powerful beast has appeared on the Spina By-Road. The North Tier Provincial Army hereby requests its extermination. Monster, the Rocky Croaker. Spina By-Road, take the left path outside the city and turn left. Once the monster is eliminated, please return to the soldiers in front of the Marquis Rockner's residence. Can you hear me now? Chief Johann. I'd like a hand with an experiment that concerns your Arcus units. I'll be waiting for you inside the RF store, and I'll tell you more when I see you. Mining a minor metal. Research Erato. I'm looking for a particularly rare sort of metal for my research, but I'm afraid I can't get it myself. If you're willing to help, I'll be in the western part of the upper level of the Roer Institute of Technology. The study area is defined as 200 Selge radius around Roer. Each student must record his or her activities daily to be re-emitted to the instructor upon request. Looks like she hit the sweet spot with the challenge factor. Kinda reminds me of Machias' dad. I can't really deny it. I'll bet she's so sure that she's got us pegged. She probably thinks we won't be able to finish all of these. But just you watch, we'll finish up every last one before evening. That'll show her. That's the spirit. Anyway, it's only 11:30 now, so we've got plenty of time before sundown. We've definitely got the hang of this whole field study thing by now, but let's show Roer some Class 7 spirit. Right. But before we show any sort of spirit anywhere, let's talk to everyone. There's been a lot of uncertainty in the air lately with what the terrorist attack in Heimdall and the Crosswell situation, so we beefed up security here at the Rhineford too. We're one of the largest companies on the continent now, and we've got to stay safe. All I gotta say is I'm going to absolutely love, and I mean love, walking around here with this music playing. Trying to think, who do I want in? Maybe I'll keep it Aidios right now. You have excellent taste, sir. I'd recommend this model as well. I'm looking into the Rhineford Company's most cutting-edge personal airship. It's anything but cheap, but business is all about speed. Owning a fast ship would obviously improve my business. I should be thinking of this as a worthy investment for the future. Hey, look at this, man. It kind of reminds me of I can never pronounce its name. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's got a weird name. It's a long name. I don't know if it started with an L or something. Oh, the Lusitania. It is. It's exactly what I was talking about. I just can never say the name. Lusitania? The third factory. At 150 arch long, the Lusitania is the most luxurious airship in the world. It stops in 5 major Airbonian cities. Yo, this is the throwback right here. This is what Kevin was riding on. In the beginning of, the third. He was at like a masquerade. Great to see you again, Lady Alisa. If you run into any problems during your stay in Roer, just let us know. You've been asked to cooperate to the fullest extent during your field study. We'll be sure to help you out. Please try to return here by this evening. The chairman has stated that she would like to dine with you. I wonder how that's going to turn out, man. The Rhineford Metal. We just buy it just because we don't have it. And a lot of money though. But luckily, look who we got with us this time around. Elliot, the GOAT, the legend himself, the money maker, or the mirror maker. You know who he kind of reminds me of? Only a little bit. This guy right here reminds me of Robert, Chief Robert. Like the way he talks with Alisa. That's what it made me think about. It made me think about Tio and Chief Roberts. I've been informed that you'll be conducting a field study here in Roer. I wish you all the best in your endeavors here. Thank you very much. I have also arranged it so that you will be able to use a number of additional services at the front desk. Please do take advantage of them if the opportunity arises. I apologize that I am unable to sit and talk with you after your long trip back to Roer. I do wish you the very best with your field study, however, but please refrain from doing anything that would expose you to unnecessary danger. I wonder how long has Alisa known Dalton? Hey. The Regalia series, third factory, the Rhineford Company's flagship limousine range. The increasing demand for orbital cars has led to a variety of improvements, including bullet and explosion proofing. Orbital generator, first factory. Several of these large power generators have been built in Roer and supply the city's large-scale Rhineford industrial plants with vast amounts of orbital energy. Interesting. The Axon, second factory. The main battle tank of the Imperial Army, the Axon is 8 arch long and equipped with 10 Reach cannon. Its name, meaning 18, is a nod to its 18 Reach thick armor. Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's get on up out of here. Finally, some freedom. I imagine these people are still saying the same stuff. The Rhineford Group has a large number of subsidiary companies. If you added up all the money that they make, it'd probably make more than the GPD of some small countries. Most of the people in this city work in companies that have something to do with the Rhineford Group. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. Hey. Ow. It's so tall, my neck's starting to hurt just looking up at it. Apparently, the inside of the Rhineford building is really modern too. I don't suppose they let me take a look inside though. Yeah, tourists always most of them mostly just have one layer of dialogue. We got question marks over here. We got a quest over that way. Let's just stay up top for now and speak to everyone. Wait, is this the cathedral? What is... Oh yeah, it is. We got Maggie and Sisina. This year we really have to go. Of course, I've already booked us a place to stay. Doors Military Academy Festival, here we come. Oh, I can't wait to see her graceful figure again. Her graceful figure again? Is she referring to Angelica? Maybe? From the performance? Because they did say Angelica put on a show. Not the music stuff, but even prior to that. I'm a little worried about her though. She's always running off with other girls. She can't be stopped. But they're definitely talking about Angelica. Looks like these two are fans of Angelica. Well, she did grow up here. Of course, she left a few pining hearts in her wake. Lady Angelica is just so marvelous. But I'm a bit worried she might be trying to hit off with some girls at doors. You want to tell her the bad news, or should I? She's nothing but trouble, isn't she? Lady Angelica is just so marvelous. I wonder what she's going to be doing in this year's festival. Doesn't really matter though, as long as I'm there to see her do it. These two are down bad. Let's see what her name is gonna be. Sister Seal. I came here from abroad, so I've still yet to adjust to life here in Roer. I understand that this town was built around its industries, but there's no reason for it to be so labyrinthy. I can't help but get lost. You came from abroad. Where exactly did you come from? I feel like I don't remember anyone. What's your name? My shoulders are all stiff. Still, it looks like we're on track to hit our target for the current fiscal year. So I can sneak in a little break. Businessmen are people too, you know? Need to unwind every so often. The cathedral is the perfect place to kick your feet up and relax. Mostly because it's so close to the Rhineford building. Whoa, look at these two. Welcome to Roer Cathedral. My word, if it isn't Alisa. You seem to be well. I am, thank you. My time at the academy has been both fulfilling and rewarding. But unfortunately, we've been assigned so much to do, I'm afraid we won't be able to attend today's mass. I'm very sorry. That's quite alright. I know that you have a lot riding on your shoulders. Oh, Aidios, please bless these young men and women and watch over them in all their endeavors. The cathedral is a place of prayer and introspection. Should you find yourself lost and unsure of how to proceed, you are always welcome here. The goddess Aidios is sure to offer you her guidance. The city of Roer is a rather unique place with a number of issues bubbling away beneath the surface. As such, we must always be ready to come to the support of the people here. Let us offer prayers to the goddess for the people of Roer. Alright, let's get up out of here. Said this way, we're not gonna speak to the...
This way leads to Marquis Rogner's mansion.
So that's where Jellica's stubborn old man lives, huh? Better stay away.
Hey, my dude said better stay away. We're gonna avoid speaking to the one with the quest. I was surprised when a visitor showed up for the Marquis out of nowhere. I would have expected us to receive more notice. Still, it's not as though it's any of my business. I'm just fulfilling my duties. I mean, yeah, that's all you should be worrying about, is fulfilling your duties. You ain't really got time to be nosy. Horrible escalators carry people by endlessly looping around on themselves. That's exactly the kind of functional beauty I'm talking about. If you look carefully, you can see just how much functional beauty is hidden in Roer. It truly is a wonderful place. Oh, wait. Can we go in here?
Looks like a dead end.
This was some kind of maintenance room, I think.
Well, we know it's got question marks in a way to enter, in a way to enter. So we know we're going to be going here eventually. The door is locked. Oh, this place is crazy. We're still just up top. Go inside. Yeah, I hope you guys love the parts where we're talking to everyone, because I feel like it's gonna be those parts are gonna be very long. My husband's an engineer at the Reinford company, and he can be a real nag about it sometimes. He's always going on about how I need to cook with measuring cups just so I can know how much of an ingredient I'm using. I don't know why I don't know why he has to be so stubborn about everything. What would an engineer know about cooking anyway? My younger brother was always grumbling about how everything I did was wrong too. He teaches over at Thor's actually. Oh my goodness. This is Makarov's sister. So this is Mint's mother. He always used to say that I shouldn't add my own personal touches to my cooking. Maybe working with machines all day makes you think like one. I could believe it. Yeah, is this... The upper level of the city is home to a lot of Reinford's top engineers and executives. Meanwhile, the lower level of the city is where you'll find the factory workers and laborers. That doesn't mean land prices are higher on the upper level or anything now. It's purely practical. People live where their workplaces are located. We're logical-minded folks here in Roer. We like to live as close to our workplaces as we can. Dining Bar F. Ooh, we got a bar? Ooh. They didn't hit us with this, did they? Oh, nah. I'm about to spend all my time here. This is too smooth. Oh yeah, this is my kind of place. You guys are jamming out. A little bar right here. A little drink in my cup. This track is nutty. I'm sorry, man. This is probably gonna be one of my favorite tracks in this entire game. Did you know the Roer Institute of Technology played a part in designing the Courageous? One of my co-workers, Thompson, ran a number of experiments to finalize the whole design. We were actually talking to Thompson not too long ago. He was excited about it that he would go days without sleeping. So happy for him that his maiden flight was an untroubled one. Good day and welcome to F. My word, I think I remember you coming here before, actually. With Gwen. I see you have friends with you today, though. Please enjoy your stay. Gwen was a regular here back when he lived in Roer. He was always good to us. Hope he's doing well for himself. Well, it's a rare treat to see you, Alisa. How long have you been back? Not too long, actually. I'm only here as part of my studies at the academy. It's great to see you again, though. It looks like it's been treating you well. So tell me, which of these eligible bachelors is your boyfriend? What are you talking about? I don't have a boyfriend. Oh, really? I got the impression from looking at you that you've been getting close to someone lately. You could tell that? Like, what are you talking about? You can't tell that kind of thing just by looking at someone. Looks like Alisa has all kinds of friends here. I can in good conscience serve alcohol to students, but we do have non-alcoholic cocktails on our menu if you like to drink in the ambience of being in a bar. You could always try making one yourself too if you wanted. Here, let me show you how it's done. Receive the recipe for tomato cocktail. Interesting. Yeah, this is my favorite spot in this whole area so far. I know I haven't been to every other place yet, but I don't think anything's gonna match that. Hello there. Is this your first time in Roer? I'd watch where you poke your nose if I were you. There's a lot of military facilities in this town. You wouldn't want to end up getting yourself arrested. Okay, there's the hotel. Yeah, I'm here to do business with the Rhineford Company. It's hard to believe that the little girl I met 20 years ago is running the company now. Especially given how young she is. Definitely shouldn't underestimate her and her upcoming business thoughts. I definitely shouldn't. You're laughing about it, but it's probably not gonna go too well for you. My, if it isn't Lady Alisa. I haven't had the chance to speak with you since the banquet marking the Lusitania's successful completion. The business has been going wonderfully. Please give my best regards to the chairman. Thank you, I will. The more the city develops, the better the business with the hotel will do. As such, we owe our success to the ever-expanding Rhineford Group. Please give my dearest regards to the chairman. Honestly, let's rest. Let's get our CP. You guys know me, I always gotta run around with a full stack of CP. Listen. I love it. You guys are gonna be sick of me by the time we leave Roer. Happy. It's a pretty cute name. Have you heard of the Roer Orbital radio station? Yeah, that's the station that dude was complaining about. Right? That was what he was complaining about. The guy that helps Vita out. Or Misty with Abentine. You could probably tell from the name, but it's a really popular radio station based here in Roer. It's mostly music, but they run news programs sometimes too. I just can't get enough of it. Oh, and that radio over there is mine, by the way. As long as I have this on, I can tune out all the managers nagging. I respect that. Yeah, do what you gotta do to get the job done. Okay, no one is inside, so let's leave. Wait, I'm kind of curious though. I'm probably gonna cut this out for you guys, but I might try to go back here to see if we can speak to Sharon. She was supposed to be, we've got our tasks. That's all we need from Mother for now. Now let's get back to work. Well, someone's fired up. I guess we can't I guess we can't go back up to speak. I was gonna try to speak to Sharon. RF arms, weapons and bullets. I'm pleased to say that the products we announced in June are receiving a very nice reception. We can't rest on our laurels, though. We can always improve our lineup to better meet our customers' needs. And let's see what you guys got. They're pretty cool, I guess. That looks similar to the weapon Mamaki uses, his shotgun. Good day and welcome to RF Arms. As you can see, we're in a Rhineford affiliated store with a focus on weaponry. We have a wide selection of choice Rhineford company weapons available for your personnel. Or your person. Is it Persil or Persil? Okay, so you guys already know what I'm gonna do. After this part is over with, I'm probably gonna end up grinding out some mirror with Elliot, just so I can upgrade everything before we get started with any sort of task. I feel like I haven't upgraded in quite a while. Woohoo, just look at it go. What is that thing? That's the kind of reaction we like to see. We call it an orbital remote control car, and it's something we're developing here at this institute. There aren't any plans to actually make a consumer version of this thing though, not yet anyway. Wow, I had no idea the institute was doing research like that. Yahoo! It's going 20% faster now. Looks like making the body lighter paid off. Whoa, Crow, what are you doing here? And you are? You can't be serious. You couldn't have just forgotten me. You were the one who gave me that blade deck. I frittered away pretty much the entirety of last year playing. And now that you're here, you're not getting away until you've played a game against me. Come on, let's go. Right. You were the guy I ran into when I came here with Toa, George, and Jellica forever ago. I seem to recall challenging you to a game for kicks and winning in seconds. Long time no see, man. You up for a round two? You do remember that we're here for a field study and not for a blade tournament, right? I'll never forget how humiliating it was to lose to you. That's why it's not going to happen again. This time I'll be the one who beats you. Bring it on, if you think you've got what it takes. He's really into this. Okay, we're not gonna go that way. What the? Oh, it's an elevator. And it takes us down. Look at all these people.
Plain old stairs just wouldn't cut it for the famed industrial metropolis, huh?
Yeah, for better or worse, this is a town full of tech.
Yeah, this is look at this view. This place looks absolutely insane. Let's just start here. Hey you, this area is off limits. Move along. This building is a military factory. Military factory? Yep, I think it's part of the production line that makes the Army's tanks, which would make it a chock full of confidential military information, so civilians aren't allowed to go inside. The Imperial Army handles the security here personally too. Sounds like a place we'll want to stay well away from. Okay. Yuna, I haven't seen you in ages. Alisa, you're back. I wish you told me you were coming. I would have met you at the airport. Oh. Oh, I know you would, but I figured you'd probably be busy. Oh, look at Alisa's expression, her little wink. Oh, don't worry about that. It'd do Devant some good to make him fend for himself. Cool, so we're meeting some of Alisa's friends. He's always busy talking to customers, leaving all the actual work to me, so he can't do anything when I'm not around. Damn, sounds useless. I take it that it means things haven't gotten any easier for you. You say that like I'm the only one with a tough family life. Oh, they must have bonded because their family life issues is wearing them down. That alone tells me they probably have a strong bond in itself. Well, this is an interesting friendship. They probably talk about a lot of stuff between each other. I swear, all he ever does is stand around talking to customers. There's nothing wrong with talking to people, but someone needs to handle the money and wash the plates. He can't do a thing without me around. Look, I'm such an idiot. I can't believe he can't even find me when I'm in an obvious place like this. Devant's diner. Oh, making the Rhineford group bigger and more profitable is all well and good, but those guys on the ground work hard enough when it's the size that it is. At least the pay's alright. It's about the only thing that keeps me going. Understandable. The place is massive. Hey, if it ain't little Lisa. Well, not so little anymore, huh? You grown into a real bombshell. Yeah, how sweet. But never mind me. Don't go causing Yuna too many headaches, alright? Headaches? I mean, not on my life. Funny, I feel one coming on already. Alisa coming back into town brings back some memories of old Gwen. How long has it been since he left? 5 years? Well, a whole lot to that old geezer. I was hoping I'd finally be able to pay him back for all he'd done for me. Then he moved right out of town. It's nice to see how many people are bringing up Gwen. Hopefully we get a chance to see him, eventually again, whenever that may be. Right now he's just living life over in Nord. So long as it's up my wages, I ain't bothered. The wife's not gonna be too thrilled though. Hey, did you hear that there's gonna be a tax hike soon? The chairman's spoken out against it, so it's been on hold for a while. But you know what Marquis Rockner's like? He'll force it through before too long anyway. Here we get the Rhineford store. I've been seeing a lot of military policemen around here lately. Even though I've seen them pretty often, I've got no idea what they're doing here. I am curious, though. Now, before we enter any of the other places, let's speak to everyone. Got some more RMP in the flesh. We're from Squad 11 of the Railway Military Police. We're currently patrolling the area. Don't mind us. Oh, are you the students from Thor's Military Academy? We've been informed that you're here for a field study, but try to be careful what you poke your nose into. Trust me, you don't want to stumble into one of Roer's many military facilities containing confidential information. I'm trying to see this. She's very cute. This NPC right here specifically, the short hair with the brown hair and this RMP fit, it looks nice. Those bastards in the provincial army aren't even trying to hide that they want us to make life difficult for us. We just have to make sure we're ready to deal with anything they throw at us, I guess. If there isn't one thing, it's another. Is she saying the same stuff? Makes sense. There's a freight line that runs between Ascension Iron Mine and Roer. It exists only to transport the iron ore that has been mined there. You see, I drove that freight line until last year. When I'm sitting here, I can see those freight trains going by. It really takes me back. No. Alright, let's the iron ore from the mine gets turned into steel, then it makes its way here to the city. And that steel ends up being turned into all kinds of cool stuff. The people of Roer knew all about working with iron and steel. We've been doing stuff with it since the Middle Ages. If you need something made with iron, get yourself to Roer. Everyone knows that. You okay? Yeah, there's so many new things here that it's making my head spin. That staircase moving. How is it moving? It is like that when you first see the escalators for the first time. That's why I said I got in trouble, because I was like, what is this? I went crazy. I knew the Rhineford Group's hometown would be impressive, but this is something else. It's iron as far as the eye can see. I received word that Lady... Oh my goodness, it's Kerrigan. He's looking for Annabelle again. I received word that Lady Annabelle was seen here in Roer. It was quite some time ago, but I can't very well ignore the viable lead. I must start searching for her right away. Is he ever going to find her? This way leads to Roer Airport. I can't see that being an important part of our field study, though. And shut up, Green. This clown really thinks I want to listen to him. Wow. So it's places here to Jackass. Repair shop. My husband works over at the Ascension Iron Mine. It's hard work, but the pay is good. We wouldn't be able to afford this house if it weren't for him. Where are you, Toddy? I can't find you anywhere. Alright, Todd, I think it's time for you to come on out. We already know where you are. But it's time for you to come on out because he's crying. You don't just sit there and laugh, calling your friend an idiot when he's crying because he can't find you. After a while, just go out. Not a big deal. Well, if it isn't little Miss Reinford. Looks like the twins are growing up big and healthy. Excellent. That's a wild ass thing to say. Why is every single person my grandfather knows like this? Really? He lives up to that name of his, but there's no questioning that he's a really capable engineer. Even if all he does these days is run this junk shop. Hey, it's not a junk shop, it's a repair shop. Though I suppose it don't matter what you call it, as long as I can tinker with machines, I'm a happy man. This dude's on the brink of borderline, being insane. Gwen, Schmidt, and I used to hang out a lot when we were younger. Yo, we finally have people talking about other disciples. My goodness, like we already had, Grandpa over in the borough, Professor Russell. But man, we finally see someone bringing up Schmidt. It's kind of crazy, like thinking about all of this now that we're here, and how they were saying how the Epstein Foundation had a hand in a lot of, stuff that took place with the courageous. But when you think about the Epstein Foundation, it's really sad how it's his disciples, Epstein's disciples, how they Epstein Foundation was founded like in honor of him. But then they ended up going their separate ways or something to that degree, because I believe it was to spread information about orbital technology. And it would be faster, if they split up. But man, I wish we get to go to lmao one of these days though too. Or just, honestly, just let me see some of the other disciples. Let me see Schmidt and Hamilton. Yeah, I'd like to just see those two. We already seen Grandpa Russell. That's Gramps right there. And shout out to Grandpa Russell for being the first to create an orbman outside of lmao. Yeah, he was on some shit. And Schmidt's the only one who's still properly working though. He's basically getting paid for his hobbies at this point, lucky dog. What do you got in his shop? Oh, it's one of these. Pretty cool. Here, let's head on down. Orbments for all. Man, all of these places, like, they look so nice and detailed. And you can really feel how different. I tried to walk in between this. You can really see how different, everything is. I'm not gonna speak to him. Wait, you see that over there to the right? Is that a fucking orbital washing machine? Or is that an orbital dryer? What is that? Welcome to the Roer branch of the RF store. Had I interested you in this orbital washing machine? That's exactly what it was. You could just tell by the shape of it. It was only brought to the market this month, so it truly is on the cutting edge of the Reinford technology. Washing machine. That's right, it's a machine that automatically washes your laundry for you. They have machines for that now? Incredible. This is the first time I've heard of anything like that. I'd heard that they were in development. I'd love to have one for our house. If any family's got one of these, it's yours. The star of our lineup at the moment here is the cutting-edge Orbital washing machine. But we have plenty of other newly released Reinford products too. Take a look around and see if anything interests you. Yo, this is crazy. Oh, the Orbital vacuum. This is blow dryers? Got Orbital blow dryers? Welcome to our store. Oh, Lady Alisa, what a pleasure. I was told that you might visit. If you need any help regarding your Arcus, by all means, let me know. Thanks. We probably won't even have to pay. Oh man, I'm sticking with her while we're here. Think you're famous enough to get this deal at every store? You're paying just like everyone else. I hear the Arcus development was supervised by the chairman Arena herself. It's an honor to be able to work with it before most others had the chance to. If I can help you with anything, please do let me know. I also gotta grind up mirror anyway, just to grind and get all of these master quartz that we're missing. Earth Elemental Megalith increases obtaining experience. Dodge, fire, space, wind. Did we go into the general goods? I don't believe we did. There have always been a lot of day laborers around here in Roer. I started running a shop to sell them and ended up doing far better business than I ever expected. I won't be resting on my laurels though. My dream's to turn this business into a trading company as big as the Reinford Group. Now, buy something to help me make it happen. Nothing but bargains to be had here. We're always trying to make life cheaper for the whole family. What exactly do you have? Got some pendulums. I'll buy those just to support you, even though we already read Cornelia. Anyway, I believe, with that being said, I think we've gone to every spot and spoke to everyone. I guess what we'll do here is we're going to leave off with our girl Alisa here. And next time we'll probably just pick up with the side quest. I will see you guys next time for more Trails of Cold Steel. Spill it. Get out of my face. Take care.